Hello everyone, my name is Shreya and I am a legal intern at LEXIS and Company. I am glad to be interning with LEXIS and Company, which has given me this opportunity of presenting to you guys with this video. So I am pursuing BLLB honors and is currently in 7th semester from Law College Dehradun, Uttaranchal University. So the purpose and the topic of this video will be to explain to you guys some 5 popular maxims used in the legal field. So yeah, let's begin. So the first maxim here is Actus curie nemi nen curan bell. So this means that an act of the court shall prejudice no one. It means that everybody is equal in the eyes of the law or the court, and the court is partial to no one, no matter what his caste, no matter what the person's caste, community, social stature, caste, and or its gender is. So this maxim treats everybody equal. Everyone is equal under the eyes of law, and there will be no partiality done to any person who approaches the courts for justice. So this maxim is founded upon justice and good faith with a view to prevent prejudice to a suitor from delay occasioned by the act of the court by not being partial to anyone. So the next maxim here is Actus de nemine facit injurium. This means that the act of God is prejudicial to no one. Everyone is equal under the eyes of God. Rather, we can say that law holds no man responsible for the act of God. That is, the act of God is something which is inevitable, and it is of natural nature, and such natural calamities generally not under the direct hands of the human being. So thus we cannot hold anyone responsible for the act of God. So we can say that act of God is that inevitable natural calamity which generally excuses a person from its liability, whether it is contractual or statutory. An act which takes place due directly and exclusively to natural causes without human intervention. In such cases, a person will not be liable for any punishment. So this was it. The third maxim here is Cessante Ratio Legis Cessant ipsa lex. Cessante Ratio Legis Cessant ipsa lex. That is, the reason is the soul of law, and when the reason of any particular law ceases, so does the law ceases. If the reason ceases, the law will also cease. It says that the reason of the law ceasing, the law itself ceases. That, for example, we can say that if a judgment or a decision has been given without any justified reason, we can say that there is no application of law, because every rule or law has its prominent or vital reason behind it, and if that particular reason is not in place, is not given, or it is not considered, that means with that particular end of the reason, the law also loses its significance. The law can be applied only when its reason, its object is taken into consideration and it is applied there in the particular case. If that reason is correctly applied, that means the law has been applied successfully. So this was Cessante Ratio Legis Cessante ipsa lex. Reason is the soul of the law. Next, fourth maxim here is Xmundo pacto non oritur actio. That means no action arises from a contract without consideration. a consideration is very important for an contract to take place, for a contract on the basis of which a contract will arise. There should be consideration for every contract to create legal obligation upon the parties who are upon the parties of the contract. So this maxim relates to enforceability of contracts and mere promises which are not alone enforceable. It is along with consideration that the promises of the parties will be enforceable. So the fifth and last maxim for today will be rex non potest peccare. That is, the king can do no wrong. This is an old and a fundamental principle of the English constitution, that the king is above law and it can never do anything wrong. But this maxim does not mean that the king is above law, or that everything he does is necessarily just or lawful. It is believed that what has been done by the king, it will be just and reasonable, but we cannot take it as that king is above law. It is a presumption, only a presumption, that the king or the government can do no wrong and will frame only such laws or rules that will be beneficial for the interest of common people, because he is the leader of the nation and he only thinks about the welfare of the people. So this was rex non potest peccare, that is, the king or the government can do nothing wrong, they always do in the favor of its people. So this was the end of the video. I hope you guys like it. If you have any question or query, please do comment and give feedback for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please do like and share. Thank you.